Greetings, greetings, readers. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all good, and I want to believe that you guys are having an awesome week. And it's been productive, and there's a lot of reading that's been going on. I hope that's what's been going on. So, you are welcome to today's insert. I'm so thrilled to be gracing your screens. I was specifically provoked to compile this insert because of a comment I recently received on my social media, and I quote: In South Africa, people don't mind spending 250 on a bottle of alcohol than a book with 200. So we need to check a lot of things and factors. Close quote. This comment really got me thinking about the current state, the current reading state of our nation. I mean, if you look at the statistics, only 25% of adults read books. 58% of people live in houses where there's no books at all. 58%. I mean, that is a shocking statistics, okay? Which means that 42% of people living in household have more than one book. And let me tell you. So from this 42%, right? From this 42%, only 7% of people live in household with books more than 10. So from this 42%, only 7% have more than 10 books in their homes. I mean, no, guys, something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. And, it got me really thinking, and I thought, no, this is not right. It's not right. Yes, I do know some of the factors, but I thought, let me just share it with you guys so that this can really be a call to action. We all need to collectively create a reading culture in our society. And most of the time when I make these inserts, I'm addressing young adults because that's the segment that needs to take on their personal development very serious. Okay, so what are some of the factors that make South Africans not to adopt a reading lifestyle or read for leisure? What's going on really, Number one, there are socio-economic barriers that at times prevent a reading culture among people, okay? There are some socio-economic barriers, and these could be, for example, high data costs, which make it difficult for someone to download ebooks, or at times people, they don't even have smartphones. I mean, check the unemployment rate. So buying data to download ebooks or get ebooks, it's a problem. And also, not everyone has a smartphone to even be able to read from that specific device, okay? And also, books are regarded expensive in some parts of South Africa, which means the poor of the poor cannot afford in these remote areas. There are oftentimes no libraries in other parts of the country, so I am aware of some of these social economic factor, right? And number two, the second reason why South Africans don't read is the general negligence. There's a general negligence on reading, and it's this negligence that pained me so much to write a book that is titled The Invitation of a Reading Activist. And then time and time again, I think to myself, people are launching books. Hey guys, people are launching books, and I sit thinking, who's going to read those books, Mar? Like, honestly, who is going to read those books? If you look at the market right now, we've got more than 10.5 million books circulating in South Africa. That is back then. This statistics is from 2015, so which means right now we probably tripled this now. And that's the other thing. There is limited case studies when it comes to book reading in South Africa, and that is one thing that I really want to do. I want to conduct a study. But anyway, so there's a general negligence in in when it comes to reading. And then we've even invented statements that say, "Hey, people actually buy you and not the book." You've heard those statements. People buy you and not the book, which is a big red flag. No, people should buy the book, not buy you. People should buy the book, not the author. They must buy the book because they see value in buying the book. But yet we only have 25% of adults who read. So I'm here thinking we only have 25% of adults who read. We've got more than 10.5 million books circulating at the moment. Who is going to read those books? Because there's a general negligence. So that's the other reason why people just don't read. It's because of this negligence. And number 3, actually wait, before I move on to number 3, what is said about this negligence, right, is that it's also our government to blame. Yes, guys, it's true. Yes, I was heartbroken to actually find out that the South African Book Development Council has been shut down. Imagine. Guys, this is after 19 years of existence, and they've done so much within the reading sector, especially towards creating more awareness and supporting authors. It shut down, guys. And it closed down because, let me tell you, because the South African Department of Sports and Arts and Culture defaulted on promises to pay, basically to provide funds. Imagine, I mean, if our government is not taking our reading serious, there's a negligence. How can you agree to say you are going to fund, the South African Book Development Council, and then you come back and say, no, you are not going to do that anymore? Kanjani? This is negligence. Talk about negligence, really. Okay, so let us move to point number 3, is also perceived value, which means South Africans, and piggybacking from what the person was saying who commented, South Africans value having fun. They value having fun. They value getting drunk more than their personal development. That's the current status quo. I'm piggybacking off the comments where the person is saying people don't mind spending 250 on a bottle of alcohol, but they complain when they have to buy a book worth 200 that is going to develop them, that is good for them. So the other problem and the other factor is perceived value. We are valuing the wrong things as a nation. We are valuing the wrong things that are not progressive. They're not progressive, guys. They are not. They're not progressive. And number 4 is instant gratification. So what I mean by that is that when a person consumes alcohol, right, obviously they get the results instantly, which means you get drunk almost immediately, as opposed to reading a book. When you read a book, you are required to spend more time reading, and you'll get the returns later once you've implemented what you've learned. So that's the other fact as well. This instant gratification, this microwave mentality. You want things now. People are generally not patient anymore because everything is just so fast paced. You see, so these are the 4 factors that I really wanted to shed more light on, to say, what, these are the 4 reasons why we are currently not reading as a nation. And we need to address these 4 factors, okay? And I want to believe that collectively we'll be able to do that. Let us work together towards addressing some of these factors. This is a call to action. If you are listening right now, good people, if you are listening to my voice, if you are listening to me, please share with the relevant stakeholders. I would love to conduct personally. I would love to conduct a study. As I noted and I mentioned, studies on book reading habits in South Africa are so limited. And when we have information, when we have data, we can be able to make devise policies that can be able to advance the reading advocacy. I really want to believe that, guys. So let us work together in our own circles, in our own spaces, towards creating more awareness on the importance of adopting a reading lifestyle. Let us read for leisure. There are benefits. The benefits are endless, and I always mention the benefits are endless. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me today. Happy reading, and I love you all. Bye.